My hair is not gonna fit in the frame, but it's fine, just whatever at this point. Some water. Okay, let's do this. Hey guys, what's up? It's Autumn and I'm back today with another video. If you're not subscribed, definitely click the subscription button down below. I'd love to see you stay. And if you're back for another video, what's up? It's so good to see you guys again. Today I'm going to be talking about natural hair probs. I did go ahead and ask you guys what is some of your biggest natural hair problems that you've been experiencing lately over on my Instagram. I will go ahead and put my Instagram right here, that way you guys don't miss the next time I try to do another interactive video where I ask you guys questions and come on here and answer them. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, but other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the video. The biggest question that I got in the little answer sticker was moisture. How do I retain moisture? Why is my hair dry as hell? Moisture, sis, moisture. You guys are probably gonna hate me for this, and a lot of people are gonna be like, what? How are you even doing that? Whatever. The point is that you should not be going more than 4 days without washing your hair. And I know that's gonna come as a shocker to a lot of people, with me saying that, but honestly, your curls cannot thrive without being re-moisturized every 4 days. I did not used to be a believer in this tip. I went to a Diva Curl salon here in Columbus and got my life together. She told me about myself and told me that, if you go more than 4 days without re-washing your hair, or at least co-washing, doing something, adding water onto your hair, you're asking for dry, brittle, unmoisturized curls. Just make sure you're getting water back on your hair. Make sure you're restyling your hair every 4 days. I know personally people that hit me up why is my hair dry as hell? And I'm like, because you deep condition once a century and you wash every 2 weeks. For some people that might work. I saw Aaliyah J's video where she was like, oh, I wash my hair once a month, and her hair is popping. But if you're having issues with moisture, that's likely the biggest reason. Also, you could be using products that are making your hair dry as hell. Like shea butter. You could be drowning your hair in oil. Oil does not moisturize. When you're in the desert and it's dry and you're like, I'm really thirsty, you're not saying, I need some oil, I need to drink some oil. That sounds wild. So just make sure that you're using water soluble products. I'm going to talk about proper products in another video, or products that are affordable but still have good ingredients, because that's a major key. What you're putting on your hair also contributes to its moisture factor. Biggest thing is looking at the ingredients on your products, making sure that they're water soluble, sulfate free. You're avoiding ingredients that are blocking out moisture, like shea butter and heavy oils, and also heavy perfume products, because those can block out moisture as well. Some of my favorite water soluble products: Diva Curl Super Cream, the Trelux Hydrating Cream, which is top 10 for me. I'm gonna list some other ones too down below. Don't let me forget. If they're not in the description box, tell me about myself. Help me get my life together. I need you guys, okay? Also, third tip about moisture is applying your leave-in conditioner in the shower. I also saw a really huge difference in my hair and retaining moisture once I started applying my leave-in in the shower and making sure that my hair was thoroughly detangled when I applied my leave-in. Moisture and water and the good ingredients and the products that you're using cannot travel down the hair shaft if your hair is not properly detangled. So just remember that, making sure that you're reconditioning your curls every 4 days at minimum, making sure that you are thoroughly detangling your hair so that moisture, water, the good ingredients in your products can travel properly down your hair shaft, and avoiding products with large quantities of shea butter, heavy oils, or harsh fragrances and chemicals. All right, That's it. The second thing that I got was shrinkage. I saw that a lot in the comments as well, like shrinkage, shrinkage, shrinkage. It took me a long time to be comfortable with the amount of shrinkage that I got, but honestly, shrinkage just means that your hair is healthy, and you have to learn to love your hair in the natural state that it's in. If you want stretched hair though, or if you want to see your hair like in a more stretched state, definitely, you know, try a twist out, try a braid out, try 3-strand twists, stuff like that, stuff that will elongate your hair and kind of show off more of your length. If you're not super concerned about like heat damage, or you know, if you are really good with your regimen and deep conditioning and think that your hair can take it, you can definitely blow out your hair. I have the Revlon blow dry brush, and I've seen no damage with that brush. I got it at Ulta on Black Friday. It was $20, but it's typically like $30. So, you know, it's a really good investment, and I haven't experienced heat damage. I know Hazel Goddess uses it as well, and her hair is gorgeous, and I haven't seen any change in her hair since using the Revlon blow dry brush. So definitely, you know, look at that if you want to just, you know, have a different look to your hair from time to time, or see more of your length. Definition is a hard one because a lot of people don't like to listen to what I'm about to say. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. You cannot rush through your hair routine. You have to take your time if you want definition. If you want that hold and the definition, you want to work in smaller sections and make sure that your hair is soaking wet while you're styling. So typically I will divide my hair into 4 sections, or work from the bottom up and just take it like row by row, if that makes sense, and work in small sections if I want a super defined look for my curls that day. This next one is kind of hard because it's something that I struggle with myself, and that's boredom. Lately, I've found accessorizing my hair, like using jewels or scarves or turbans, or, you know, just doing different designs in my hair with like random braids, or, you know, just stuff like that, just trying to add like some spice into my hair. But I definitely can understand like people getting bored. When you hit that bored streak though, try a protective style. I really want faux locks right now, but I'm just super impatient. I don't think I could sit for that long. But definitely, you know, if you're like, I'm bored with my hair, just try a protective style. You might get tired of it after a few days and be like, okay, I just want my hair back. Other one is 2 textures, and this can happen for a number of different reasons. For my transitioners out there who are trying to blend 2 textures together, you have your relaxed hair at the bottom and then your natural hair at the top. When I was transitioning, that was the time that I really experimented with twist outs and braid out. Literally, major key. Wet my hair, braid it, let it dry overnight, take it out in the morning. That will help camouflage the difference between the 2 textures. Also, my people with heat damage, those are also great suggestions. Just try braid outs, twist outs, you know, different styles that can help camouflage those 2 different textures. I personally always did rod sets when I was transitioning and braid outs. I couldn't get a good twist out until I was 100% natural, and when I had heat damaged hair, a twist out was like unheard of for me. Like, I just couldn't achieve it. So definitely I would err more on the side of a braid out or a rod set. And if you guys want to see a rod set, definitely let me know down in the comments, and I will go ahead and record a video for you guys doing that. Growth. I have a whole video about hair growth and my top tips for achieving hair growth, so go ahead and check that out. Another thing that I would say as far as hair growth, well, the biggest tip that I have as far as hair growth, you might feel like your hair is not growing, but it is. It literally is. You're either not retaining the length because you're not properly taking care of your hair, or you're not taking pictures to see just how far your hair has come. Because a lot of times I'll hear people say like, oh, my hair's not growing, and I look back at old pictures of them and I'm like, girl, you are making progress. Like, give your hair some credit. It's out here doing its thing. Like, it's not gonna grow 10 inches in a year. That's not what's going on. Be patient with your hair and your hair will be good to you. Detangling. So I sometimes still struggle with detangling just because I style my hair really fast at times. It's something that I've really tried to work on this past year, or like a resolution to be more gentle with my hair, because I can be really rough, like embarrassingly rough with my hair. And I really think it comes from my mom, like being rough while doing my hair when I was younger. I don't know. So as far as detangling, you should always be detangling from ends to the root. Work in small sections and make sure that your hair is saturated, whether that be with water or a detangler. My favorite detangler would be the Talia Waheed. I hope I just said that right. I love her products. She has a product called the Great Detangler. It's a co-wash and a detangler. That is the truth. Let me tell y'all, you can literally glide through your hair with that by itself, and it's a co-wash, so it's a really good like midweek refresher. It is the Great Detangler, literally. You can detangle in the shower. That's probably the most productive way to detangle. The water is constantly hitting your hair and it doesn't have the opportunity to get dried out while you're detangling, if that makes sense. I want to start off by finger detangling. That way you can feel for the tangles without ripping through them with your Denman or your comb or whatever it is that you're using. I recently picked up a tangle teaser, and I like to go in with my fingers first and then just go back in with my tangle teaser. It literally melts through your curls and it makes the process a little bit easier. It's gonna take a little bit more time, but it's your hair, like it's worth it. The last one is my hair is growing outwards and not downwards. That's just a growth pattern. Honestly, you'll see a curl stylist, or just appreciating the fact that your hair is a beautiful fro. My hair grows outwards and not downwards. Actually, when I recently got my hair straightened, I was surprised to see how long it was, because my hair grows in volume, not downwards. So I see it as a good thing, you know? That's all I have for this video. If you have any other questions, leave them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. Again, if you're not following me on Instagram, here it is right here. And if you're not subscribed, definitely go ahead and click that button down below so you don't miss any more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.